The last person she loved was the last person to see her alive.
And by sunrise, she was gone, without a trace.
In a neighborhood where nothing ever happened, something unthinkable did. Her name was Ava Thompson, 28, brilliant, loved.
She had plans, a future, and someone she believed would protect her. Daniel wasn't just her boyfriend, he was her safe place.
On the night she vanished, he was the last to hear her voice.
Security cameras show her leaving at 9:42 p.m.
She never left.
By morning, her phone went straight to voicemail.
By noon, her family knew something was wrong.
And by evening, detectives were knocking on his door. He said she left around midnight. He said they argued. Nothing serious. But cameras don't argue. Cameras don't forget.
And there was no footage of her leaving.
So if she didn't walk out, what happened inside? Inside his apartment, detectives began noticing what love tries to hide. A stain he couldn't explain and didn't report. The bathroom smelled faintly of bleach. Someone had cleaned, but not carefully enough. Daniel insisted she left alive. But phone records told a different story.
Her phone never moved from his building.
He said she must have forgotten it. But Ava never went anywhere without her phone.
She texted me that night. She said she was tired of the jealousy.
Their relationship wasn't as perfect as it looked. I can't believe this is happening again. Two neighbors reported hearing shouting.
Both of them? That confirms it.
Let's check the timeline.
And what sounded like something falling hard.
After midnight, everything went quiet.
3 days later, the lab results came back.
The stain on the couch wasn't wine. It was Ava's blood.
That's when the story began to change.
He admitted they fought harder than before.
He said she slipped. He said it was an accident.
But accidents don't erase bodies. Search teams scoured the surrounding area. Dogs followed a scent trail, briefly. Then it vanished near the highway. Investigators reviewed traffic cameras for hours. At 2:13 a.m., Daniel's car was seen leaving. He had said he never left. But you did leave, didn't you? And that was the first confirmed lie. One lie leads to another, and detectives were mapping them all. Then they found a purchase he never mentioned.
At 1:07 a.m., he bought plastic sheeting. just 40 minutes after the argument.
He said it was for a home repair. But there was no repair project in his apartment. Spraying luminol now.
Lights going dark.
Then the floor began to glow. Traces of blood, cleaned, but not erased.
Investigators believed something had been moved. At 2:09 a.m., the elevator was activated. No one visible on camera.
But there was a blind spot. And his trunk told a story.
Microscopic blood traces were found inside.
The evidence wasn't loud, but it was relentless.
Investigators retraced Daniel's route that night. His phone pinged near a remote wooded area.
40 miles outside the city.
They searched for hours. Then someone noticed the ground. It had been recently disturbed. And buried beneath it was plastic.
The same kind he purchased that night. Inside, they found her.
Ava Thompson, confirmed deceased.
The story dominated headlines by morning.
Her family demanded answers.
We know you're lying, Daniel. Tell us the truth.
No more games. Give us the truth.
I don't know anything! And detectives demanded the truth. This time he stopped denying everything.
He said I panicked.
He said he never meant to hurt her.
He said it was a push, nothing more.
You always twist everything!
I'm not the one lying, so leave with this!
But arguments don't end in shallow graves. The medical report told a harsher story. There were multiple injuries. More than a single fall could explain.
The timeline left no room for coincidence.
The purchase wasn't panic.
It was preparation.
And preparation changes everything.
We know what you did. The evidence is right here. There's no point in denying it.
They confronted him with the evidence. This time, he didn't argue.
He admitted to moving her body.
He said he was scared. But fear doesn't explain everything. 2 weeks later, charges were filed.
Second-degree murder.
Her family sat in the front row. Prosecutors built a story of control.
A love that slowly turned possessive.
Where have you been?
I can't breathe!
You're not leaving me, he once texted. Jurors watched every detail unfold. The elongated stains here show a low, right-to-left trajectory. Science dismantled his version of events. The injuries weren't accidental.
And silence became his only defense.
The defense argued emotional distress. Your Honor, the defense has argued that the defendant was under severe emotional distress at the time of the incident.
But grief filled the courtroom air.
After 6 days of testimony, deliberations began.
The decision would define everything. And love would no longer protect him.
After 9 hours, the jury returned.
No one moved. No one spoke.
We find the defendant guilty.
Justice at last, but not closure.
Daniel showed no emotion.
25 years to life.
The sound echoed longer than expected.
And just like that, it was over.
But some questions never left the room.
It wasn't rage, one detective later said.
It was control.
The signs had always been there.
Hidden beneath affection. But love can blur the warning signs. In her childhood bedroom, time feels frozen.
Dreams paused mid-sentence.
She trusted him. That's what hurts the most.
Cases like this never truly close. They just become memories filed away. Behind bars, he maintains it wasn't planned.
But preparation tells a different story. Preparation at 1:07 a.m. Movement at 2:09 a.m. Departure at 2:13 a.m. Moments that sealed her fate.
Hours before, she was smiling. Hours later, she was gone.
And the last person she loved became the last person to see her alive. From the outside, nothing ever looked wrong. But control rarely announces itself loudly.
Why are you checking my phone?
I had a feeling.
Many dangerous relationships begin with small red flags.
And too often, they're dismissed as passion.
Ava believed love meant forgiveness.
She never knew it would be her last visit.
Trust your instincts, the detective says.
If something feels wrong, it probably is.
Today, her story is shared as a warning. Not just about loss, but about prevention. Daniel will spend decades behind bars.
But consequences cannot restore a life. She was more than a headline.
And the last person she loved became the last person to see her alive.
History doesn't whisper to everyone, but here at Time Vault Chronicles, we make it speak. Stay with us. The past has secrets yet to reveal. Watch more videos on this channel and subscribe. Thank you.
Subscribe to Time of Old Chronicles for more mysteries.